Good morning. I want you to think for a moment about that thing inside you that feels too big. That vision that excites you but also scares you. That sense that you were made for more, even if you can't fully explain it. Maybe you've shared it and it wasn't received well. Maybe you've been told to be quiet, to be realistic, to sit down. Today, we're talking about a young man who knew that feeling all too well. Joseph, a 17-year-old shepherd boy with a fancy coat and two dreams that would turn his entire world upside down. In those dreams, sheaves of grain bowed to his. The sun, moon, and stars bowed to him. It wasn't just ambition. It was a divine glimpse of a purpose he did not ask for and could not yet understand. His first mistake? He told his brothers. His brothers didn't just dislike his dream. They hated him for it. That coat of favor, that audacious vision, it fueled such jealousy that they threw him in a pit, sold him into slavery, and dipped his coat in blood to fake his death. Let that sink in. The very revelation of his purpose almost ended his life. The pit, the slavery, Potiphar's house, the false accusation, the prison. For 13 years. This is the part we often skip. We want the palace, but we refuse to process the pit. We want the interpretation of our dreams without the isolation, the betrayal, the waiting. I'm here to tell you, your purpose will make you a target before it makes you a king. Your light will threaten people comfortable in darkness. Your dream will expose the smallness in others. And sometimes, the very people closest to you, your brothers, your inner circle, will not celebrate it. They may even try to bury it. But here's the revolutionary truth. They could strip Joseph of his coat, but they couldn't strip him of his dream. They could bind his hands, but they couldn't bind his destiny. They could put him in a hole in the ground, but they couldn't put a hole in God's plan. Why? Because the dream was not for Joseph. It was in Joseph. It was woven into his DNA. It was the seed of his future. Look at his journey. In Potiphar's house, he became the best servant. In the prison, he became the best prisoner. He interpreted the dreams of others, while his own seemed forgotten. He served in obscurity for over a decade. This is the crucial incubation period. This is where purpose is forged, not just found. The pit wasn't a deviation from the plan. It was part of the plan. It was teaching him administration in slavery, integrity in temptation, and leadership in prison. God was not preparing the dream for Joseph. He was preparing Joseph for the dream. Your waiting room, your prison, is not a punishment. It's a classroom. It's where you develop the character to carry the vision. A hidden purpose is not a denied purpose. It's a protected purpose, growing in the dark until it's unshakable. Then, one day, a desperate Pharaoh has a dream, and a butler remembers a Hebrew in the dungeon. In a single moment, Joseph is shaved, changed, and brought before the most powerful man on earth. This is the law of divine timing. When the purpose is ready, the person will be summoned. When your character matches your calling, the doors will fly open. Joseph interprets the dream. He doesn't just give the meaning, he gives the strategy. And Pharaoh sees it. Can we find a man like this, in whom is the Spirit of God? The dreamer becomes the governor. The slave becomes the savior. And years later, when his brothers stand before him, trembling, he speaks those breathtaking words. You intended to harm me, but God intended it for good to accomplish what is now being done, the saving of many lives. Every betrayal, every lie, every locked door was a twist in the plot, not the end of the story. The very things meant to hide him were positioning him. The pit saved him from the famine. Potiphar's house taught him management. The prison connected him to the butler. The enemy's weapons became God's tools. So what's in your hand? What dream have you been given that you've tried to hide, or that others have tried to hide for you? Maybe it's a business idea, a calling to create, to write, to build, to lead, to heal, to teach. Maybe it's a dream of a different kind of family, a reformed community, a broken system you're called to fix. I need you to understand, you cannot hide a God-given purpose. It will burn like fire in your bones. It will keep you up at night. It will annoy you with its persistence. You can try to mute it with busyness, drown it with doubt, or bury it under others' opinions, but it will not die, because it's not yours to kill. It's yours to steward. Stop apologizing for the size of your dream. Stop letting the mockery of your brothers make you silent. The world doesn't need more small thinking. fit in people. It needs unhidden, unashamed dreamers who have been through the pit and now carry its scars as proof of their survival. Your past is not your prophecy. Your present location is not your final destination. That prison you're in, it's a passage. That betrayal you endured, it's fuel. Today, right now, I call that dream out of hiding. Forgive those who threw you in the pit. Serve faithfully in the prison you're in. Interpret the dreams of others along the way. Trust the process you did not choose. And get ready, because there is a Pharaoh on the way. There is a crisis coming that only your dream can solve. There is a famine that only your prepared purpose can feed. They thought they were hiding Joseph, but they were just forcing the dream to go deep, so that when it finally broke soil, nothing on earth could uproot it. Your purpose is not just for you. It's for the saving of many lives. It's time to stop hiding. It's time to dream again. It's time to believe that what was meant to bury you was actually planting you. Now, go and fulfill your purpose.